So it's been more than 6 months since I uploaded my first settlement tour video. It was done here at Sanctuary Hills. I uploaded it just for fun at the time. It really seemed to pop off about a few months ago. It got about 30,000 views, and I think most of my subscribers have come from that video, which is pretty neat. But I thought it was about time to do an updated tour because there's a lot of new stuff and we can explore around and take a look at all the buildings. I have 3 buildings. I'm going to take a look at my newest one first, then my second building, and then all the way down to my first building back there. But you might have seen some of the update videos on how the settlement's going, but I thought it was about time to do a full tour because there's just so much new stuff to show off compared to the old tour, and I want to be able to link that in that video so people can see what's new and how it's progressed. But we'll start with the first building here. This is my Nuka Cafe, we'll say. I kind of have Nuka-colas and all that good stuff. All the seating here for all the settlers. So they'll actually come here at night and hang out and eat and drink and stuff, which is cool. Of course, they got a TV, Please Stand By, one of the best TV shows around. But we got this lady here. She'll sell all the Nuka-cola, and she's got her Nuka-cola shirt on, the cherry there. We got a little relaxed spot back here so you can hang out. So that's pretty neat. Oh, and you can't not have a bathroom in a cafe, so I did a little bathroom here. Trash can, plunger, all that good stuff. And then out back here, I did this little like cooking area so we can cook up some fish and stuff like that. Over there's the haunted house, but we'll look at that later if it gets dark. If not, we can always wait till it does. Back here, a little employee area or waiting spot to go up to the kind of like hotels areas. And we'll go up to the second floor. This is my quantum room. I tried to make everything like purple and yellow and blue, stuff like that. Got all my Nuka-cola armors, and got some beds here for sleeping. And if they want to pay to stay the night here, they can. This is the quantum room. This armor you can't paint purple. That's the Hellfire armor that's in the Creation Club. And unfortunately, you can't paint that purple because I'd like to have that purple, but that's okay. And of course, I fill up all this stuff the best I can. That's missing one of the Nuka-cola uniforms, but that's okay. Of course, we got full sets. Alright, that's all the sets I think in the game that you can get naturally. And then this is, of course, a Creation Club armor, in case you're wondering. And these fridges, these are in the Creation Club. They're in the home decor pack. I've been asked about these quite a few times by people either on TikTok or here or other places. But yes, this is in Creation Club. It's pretty cool. It looks full, but it's not. So. But we'll go up to the third floor. The third floor is my Vim room. There's not a whole lot of Vim stuff to build with, but I tried to get as much of it as I could in here, like the coolers and the posters and the armors. And of course, we got a couple red beds and yellow lamps and all that good stuff. Once again, and tried to stick to the colors being red and yellow up here and white and stuff. So over here, we got the little dining area. So if you come here, you can actually see both dining areas downstairs and upstairs. And of course, you could think of it as a little hotel where people traveling can come pay and stay up here and all that good stuff. Of course, I got my Vim armors. Got both of them here. This one's pretty cool. I think I like the green one the best because, green's my favorite color, so I like that green one quite a bit. But that's about it for this building here. Of course, I want to make sure we show everything. I don't want to go too fast because I know people have been saying I run around, but I'm kind of like OCD. I'm all over the place, so I turn around and move a lot, so that's my fault. But I'll try to move a little slower when it comes to showing off like the buildings and stuff like this, So I got a guard here. He's guarding the new buildings and a turret. And before we go look at that building, we'll go across the street here and we're going to check out the armor dealer. He kind of does all the armors, power armors and stuff. I moved him from inside the house to over here. And let's see what what up? And of course, he's a tier 3. I think the big boosts are the highest tier, so they'll sell the best stuff and the most stuff. And of course, got the painted up. You get the Hot Rod magazines and you can build these. I like the shark one a lot. And of course the gunners. I try to do green, so gunner stuff over here, because I was able to get the gunner stuff from the Creation Club. Of course we got J90, he's hanging out. He watches out for my new building and the cafe. In case any bad guys try to come around, he's going to shoot him in the face. Well, once it starts to get a little darker, we'll check out that haunted house. But for now, we'll go to my second building. This was supposed to be everything Nuka-cola. It's supposed to be all my Nuka-cola stuff, but it's kind of turned into a lot of power armor and Nuka-cola stuff. So, but out here, you got some spots to sit, hang out, and eat outside. And then this guy, you can come over here. This does the street lights. Oh, he's going to try and stab you. But this actually turns on and off the street lights, which is pretty cool. If you saw that there, those turn on and off. So I wanted the street lights, but I didn't want them all the way down because it kind of, I don't know. I don't like the way it looks with all the street lights, but I keep them anyways, but it's not too bad. We'll go in here. Of course, I got all my Nuka-cola power armors. These are from Nuka World. What's this? This is the Overboss armor. And you got the Quantum, Nuka-cola. So I thought those were pretty cool. I tried to do the color schemes like red and blue. And of course the rusted ones got the gray, the plain color, red, white, and blue. So, but here I got all the Nuka-cola stuff, which is the Nuka World items. You got the cups and the Whack-A-Kami, Kami Whacker as it's called. You got the lunch boxes, funnel cakes, stuff like that. Those aren't from the DLC, but I threw them up there anyways. Just some neat little things to place on the shelves. And yes, people ask me if I use the mod to place it, but no, this is just me placing them. You can pick them up, and God forbid a grenade went off, it would blow up and off. I have no clue what I just grabbed. I think a piece of junk, so well, we'll store that later because I have more junk to put away. So down here I got this little drink area here with some Patriot armor. And this food paste, that's cool. The food paste is neat. You find it in a school there. I don't remember what it's called. It's been a while, but you find the food paste in school, and you can eat that. Go over here. We got this little Christmas area I was working on. So I actually made this around Christmas time of last year. So it's pretty cool to have some Christmas stuff and the Santa outfits and the Christmas presents and the nutcrackers. Those were all from the Creation Club, in case you're wondering. But I like to have the Christmas stuff. And over here, of course, more Nuka-cola stuff. I got the Thirst Zapper, the Lunchbox, Teddy Bear. And in here, I keep all my Nuka-colas. This is my new spot for all my Vims and colas. But I like to have one spot for all my sodas. But you'll see in my first building, there's even more. So, but I think this was supposed to be all new items. This was supposed to be like clean and undamaged. And there's a couple of these things I want to move over to my undamaged shelf. And I do want to be working on a museum of stuff where it's old and new stuff. I've been asked that a few times now by a few people to make a museum, and I just might do that. We're going to just go up to the second floor here. The second floor is all my power armor. This was where I worked on all my power armor for a while. I got all the sets, the 45s and the XO1s and 60s. I try to work on them all and try to get as many colors up here as possible. And this outfit here, I want to show you, this is not the outfit you think it is. That's actually the one from the Nuka World DLC. And then you got Kellogg's outfit. Yep, Kellogg. And that jerk, he's the one who shoots your wife and takes your kids. So we definitely got to display his stuff because we killed him because he's a piece of crap. We got all XO1s, of course, Institute. I ended up siding with the Institute with this character. It was the first time I ever sided with the Institute, or even really went through the whole storyline, because a lot of times I didn't want to kill off the other factions, but this time I went through it and went through with the Institute, especially since I found out about Sean and stuff. So, well, we got another XO1 just staring at the wall. We got to do something with that. I got to put that over there and paint it up because it's complete. But yeah, keep extra power armors in here and all that good stuff. All these pieces, I mean, got tons of it. And it goes on and on. But you can go to the Atom Cats and buy a whole bunch from them. And if you save it before you talk to her, and then reload, if she doesn't have the pieces you want, you just go back to your save and reload, and she'll have your pieces. And on this armor rack, I actually have on what was on that armor rack, because I get a lot of compliments on that. They're like, a lot of people like this outfit a lot, so I decided to wear it for this video. And on that tour video, I actually was wearing this, my original tour here, so I was actually wearing this, so I thought it'd be a good shout out to that video. And here was kind of like my room and a meeting area, all that good stuff. And of course my weights are they're still lifting themselves, or I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or anybody's ever seen this, but it's just keeps going and it hasn't stopped. But if I save it and then I get on it and use it, it will stop. So I just keep it saved to where it's continuing to lift itself. But here I got asked a few times about, hey man, what's that armor? How'd you get the Enclave stuff? But that is Creation Club. That's basically a bunch of different stuff. I wore this forever. I want to show this because I know I would have people asking if I didn't. So I got all this stuff. It's just a mixture of armors and Oswald's hat and stuff. It's nothing really special. But I did get the paint job from Creation Club. And this here is your original power armor. You get this from when you go to Concord and all that good stuff. And you get this armor. And that's the original minigun and power armor you get from Concord up on the roof. And I end up avoiding the Minutemen because they take up a whole bunch of space here. And a lot of them you can't tell what to do or where to go. So they kind of just get in the way for the most part. So I just avoid the Minutemen in this playthrough. And of course I got the, what's this called? The rescue dive suit. That's right. This you can breathe underwater with this, which is pretty cool. I think that's Far Harbor DLC. And of course I got my laser minigun and my good Hellfire minigun. That shoots fire rounds, and this one's just the, I think, fully upgraded version of the laser gun. And this is part of Creation Club, but I only bought the pod. So come to find out, you have to buy the worlds that you transfer into. So I haven't done that yet. I will at some point. Let's try to make a shot real quick. Ready? Question mark. Oh no. Alright, ready? I got it this time. Oh! Alright, we made it. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, now we're going to go up to the 4th floor. Now this was somebody mentioned, they're like, hey, you should build a library for all those magazines. So just know that I do take comments into consideration when I'm building. And I have a few things here that I use that people have mentioned to me. They're like, hey, why don't you do this? Or so anything you recommend, I'll try to work on and put into the builds. But if I don't put anything in, anything that you recommend, don't take it personally. It's just that I kind of just go with the flow and build as I build. But in here's a little office security room. I got all my extra, the holotapes in here. There's tons of them. I just put them in here because you end up having tons of miscellaneous stuff in your inventory. In here I keep all the games, so you can take these out. I wanted to kind of make this like a rec room, kind of relaxing area slash library. It's got all the magazines and stuff. So, and in here you can pop in the computer games and play them, or just put them right on your Pip-Boy and play them on your Pip-Boy. But this was supposed to be the gaming room right here, slash, like I said, rec room. It's just kind of relaxing and all that. And I like to put basketball hoops and basketballs around to throw them around every once in a while. But the bathtub, if you miss, sometimes it'll land right in there when you make it. I just made it again, but I wanted it to be to where it could catch the ball, but it does it sometimes. But see, and then boom, whoa, we threw it against the wall. Don't miss. But yeah. Here's the library. You can come in here. I don't have all the magazines. I'm trying to find them naturally. I don't really look them up. I try not to, I guess I wouldn't say cheat, but, look them all up and have them all right away. I kind of try to find them as I go. But eventually, if I'm sick of looking around, someday I'll probably look them all up. But I just continue to go to places, look around, and especially when I'm grabbing junk and stuff, because everything you see here I do legitimately. I kind of go around and do it all the right way. I do like mods and things like that, but this character I was trying to do just legit. I didn't want to cheat. I didn't want to make it to where there's duplication or any of that stuff, so I just wanted to do them legit. Oh, and how could we miss Piper here? She's my new favorite follower. I always use her now. I've maxed out the relationship with her, so that's pretty cool, because when you sleep in a bed, it gives you extra bonuses. So that's pretty cool. And also, she's just really cool. She ended up being my favorite. I liked McCready for a while and Strong and all those guys, but she ended up being my favorite follower. Over here, just got some more Nuka-cola stuff. We're going to go over here to the haunted house once it gets a little darker. I'm going to let it get dark. We'll go check out the first building that I worked on. We'll look at some stuff on the way. Of course, got mute fruit wrapped all around the building for food. And the general store. And you got the clothing and all that. Actually, we'll go check out the haunted house now because I want to make it daytime. Actually, we're cool. We'll go look at that. But I'd like to see these people here. Oh, yeah, see how I said they kind of hang out here? They hang out here and drink and hang out, which I thought was really cool. So I ended up being neat because I wasn't sure if they would actually be here, but they actually hang out and sit down and eat and drink and stuff. And of course, you got Buddy. You can put the beers into him, and he'll make them ice cold for you. So any of the brews you find, he'll make them ice cold. Of course, got some stores here. You come here and get clothing, medicine, or general goods, which is good for shipments. Like if you need wood or steel, boom, tier 3. He'll always have them. Excuse me. Okay. Of course, this was my old bar. They all used to come here and hang out, but they don't hang out here anymore. They all go to the new place. So I actually like this spot a lot. Used to come here and hang out and pretend to chill with them and stuff. So, but this is the old spot they used to hang out. And here, this is where the street lights end. I want to know what you think. Do you like the street lights? Should I wrap them all the way down to the other end? Or just keep them like this? I just didn't like how it looks so cluttered through there. And I kind of like it to be somewhat dark that way, since this is really where everything's going on. The stores, the cafe, and hotel and stuff. So a majority of the stuff's going on here. Of course, I have my weapons dealer here. He'll come here and sell stuff through, I think they sell from 8 to 8, I think it is. Something like that. Then, of course, we'll look at my player house. Oh, I got dog meat. What's up, dog meat? And then we'll go look in here. This is the house across the street from the player house. Cappy's pointing that way to go to town, but we're going to go in this way. Got my sugar bombs armor with my sugar bombs and quantums. Those are my favorites. Those are my favorite foods in games. Since the third game, I started playing Fallout and Fallout 3, and I really got attached to the quantums and sugar bombs. These are the clean versions of sugar bombs. You can find the clean versions in vaults and stuff, so they're undamaged, and because you get these ones that are all nasty looking. So, but yeah, then in here, let's see, this is where my armor guy used to be. In here I keep all my extra mute fruit and water, so as you play, you come in here, you grab your mute fruit water and all that, take your water, go sell it to these guys, and you make tons of money that way. That's how I make my caps in here, is just selling fruits and the water. You get 500 water, so you basically are at a point to where you have infinite money. And then we'll go across the street back to the player house, the house that you start in the beginning of the game. Oh, I put this I put this table here because they kept going inside and knocking stuff over, so I had to block them from doing so. There's probably some stuff knocked over still, but this is the player house, a little updated. Put some stuff around to kind of make it more lively again. And of course I got the original fridge that you can open up. It's got the notes on there and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. It says, now working right now, call again repairman, blah, blah. So you got the original notes, the stuff like that. Get more sugar bombs, Nuka-cola. I like it. Now out back, I used to put my power armors out here, but these are my stolen power armors. So these are the ones I've stolen from people. If you didn't know, you could go up and crouch behind them, and if your pickpocket's really good, you can take out their fusion core, and they will run around, or they'll get out of the power armor, so you can shoot them, kill them, take that fusion core, pop it back in, and now you have a new frame for free. So I think a frame is 10,000 caps at the Atom Cats or other places you can buy them. And of course we'll take a look at my old bedroom here. We got just some stuff, the pirate hat that you get from the robot and stuff, and used to put my all my named guns in here. And underneath my bed I used to put all my rare stuff, so like the alien blaster, which should be out, and all this other stuff that's in here, but I don't really use this room anymore. I don't really come in here at all anymore. So of course Sean's room, I used to have all my magazines in here up until I moved them up into the library, all that good stuff. Nothing much left in here, but we'll go check out my newest, or my original building, my first building I ever made, and give you guys a good look at this stuff here. And then, of course, I got my guards. They're guarding the main part of town. I was eventually going to move the guards down to right here, but I kind of like them where they're at, because if anybody does try to get in there, they're going to see them from here. And, of course, I got mad turrets around, so. We got Trigger Happy. 1990. We got open. So this is my first house that I made. We'll go take a look in here. I think Kate's in here. But yeah, got all this stuff. Keep chems in here. Got all the food in here. All that good stuff. This is actually supposed to be like new versions of food, the clean versions of it, and food paste. These are just more unique things where you don't normally see. So, but you'll see upstairs I keep the rest of the food. And what's in here? Oh yeah, we got clothes and armors and stuff like that. That's bombs, so we got things like grenades, all that good stuff. Mines. What's in here? We got star armor, so we keep all the legendary stuff in there. Give you a good look at this right here. But that's all clothing, guns, and all that stuff. What's it? Groganek's axe and his suit there. Got this poster, all that good stuff. Oh, look, trash can Carla's trapped back there. She's gonna knock all my stuff over. I got more guns in here for settlers that might need them or whatever. And of course, I got over here. I got all my power armors. This is the Tesla armor. Get that from the Automatron DLC pack, which is nice. The arms and the torso are Tesla, but that's pretty cool. I like those. Got a lot of my original armors. This armor I used to wear like 24/7 all the time. It's actually the armor I still wear. I don't really wear power armor too much. I don't even wear this suit that I'm wearing now a lot because you're basically invincible at that point, and I kind of like to have somewhat of a challenge, so I'll just throw regular clothes on and go out and about and shoot them up. So if you've seen my last video, the Nuka-cola armor I'm wearing is typically what I normally wear, just because, you know, to give it somewhat of a challenge. This is in the last video you see me turn this guy around. He's constantly falling over. So at the original tour, it's kind of weird that I did that, because in the original tour I flipped him around like that. I used to keep power armor in there and all that good stuff. And see all the shelves here. Over here I got the tiny skull and the tiny hands. They're actually the plastic skull, but I thought it looked like a kid skull and kid hands, so I threw them up there. And we'll go take a look at oh yeah, well, we'll show this here. This is all my new stuff. Like, we got the undamaged stuff here. We got all the brand new stuff, preserved stuff. Caps box, which it's pretty cool. I don't normally see that in a settlement, so I brought that here. And the bobby pin box, I don't normally see people have them in their settlements, so once again I carried that back. Somebody asked me where I carried it from, but I don't remember where I carried it from, but I carried it over here from not too far. But of course I got all the new toy car, new toy truck, undamaged stuff, undamaged camera, all that good stuff. And just got the typewriter I can't do, because the one new typewriter, if you place it, it floats in the air. It has no physics. I had tried to show that off at some point, but I don't know if it's just that one particular typewriter or the clean version of that typewriter, if they all float in the air like that. But yeah, this shelf's just all the new stuff, and then of course down here I keep all the other new stuff. Bing bang boom, all the undamaged stuff, which I thought is cool. So maybe I will make that museum. And here we got the large Giddy Up Buttercup. I think this is the normal size one, and then the toy. If you do the mission to where the guy wants you to get the tools so he can fix the Buttercup, that's how you get the toy version. So you get the large, medium, and small. I've only seen one version of this and one version of that one. They're all normally that size. So these are, to me, these are unique, I think. I'm not sure. You can tell me if you know if there's more than one version of the small and big one, or if there's just the one. And of course, got some more power armor and uniforms right there. Up here, I got my Nuke launcher, which shoots the blue nukes. It's really cool. Of course, I got the World Series baseball bat, and that's the Furious sword. Those are found in the comic shop. This one's in the comic shop. I forget where this one is, but you can find those. Over here, I work on my my robots here, so such as J90 and what's the other one, Ada, and all the other ones. I have a few others, but they're at other settlements. And here, I keep all the brews, so you can give these to Buddy, and he'll make them these ones, which is ice cold, which I thought was cool. And here I used to keep candy, but there's actually a thing outside. I'll show you where all the candy's at. And of course, just more stuff to build stuff. And you got the Mechanist armor, of course. That's a must-have. I did kill the Mechanist, so don't hate. I just killed her. just because I wanted the armor, and then I found out you didn't have to kill her to get the armor, so. But, of course, I got more XO1s, tons of them in my bed, so. I got the mascot head, which is pretty cool. I think there's only one of those in the game, so that's another unique item. Of course, Christmas tree with some presents under it. And in here I got Nuka-colas, all mad Nuka-colas. Let's see, we got 86 quantums, we got 258 colas, and these are either found or bought. So, got in here, we got, of course, the liquors and stuff, whiskey, vodka, rum, all that good stuff. And that was supposed to be food and stuff, but I didn't end up really throwing too much in there because I don't really grab food anymore. And up here, Arborox, or whatever it's called. We got that armor here. And we got the new versions of that, which is the undamaged box of it. I was trying to do blue and yellow stuff, but there's not a whole lot of blue and yellow stuff. But I did find more yellow stuff, like this here is kind of yellow, and that was yellow. So I was trying to put all the yellow stuff right here, but there's not a whole lot of yellow stuff, and there's not a whole lot of like that blue or light blue stuff. But as I find it, I'll throw it there if I ever find anything else that might be blue or yellow. Got some more outfits here. And here I got the unique version of the baseball glove and baseball, which I think they're signed, which is pretty cool. I don't think the baseball is signed, but okay, no, the baseball is not signed. Is this it? The collector's ball. Okay, the ball's not signed, but the glove is signed, which I thought was pretty cool. And yes, you can rotate this stuff around. I've had people tell me that they didn't know you could do that, but if you're holding the item, and for me I'm on Xbox, so I use right and left trigger to turn it, and if you push in the left thumbstick, it'll turn into a different direction, and vice versa. If you keep pushing it, it'll turn different ways. So just in case you're like placing items, that's one way to do that. Over here I got this used to be my personal bathroom. Don't really use it, or never have, but of course I got my toothbrush and toothpaste here. Got to keep the teeth clean. And I got arcade games that you can come over and play, and you get your tokens, and you get your oh right, we made it. I'm getting pretty good at that. And you get your tokens, and you can play these and all that good stuff. And the commie whacker. Let's see if I have a token with me. So you can put them in, and you can play them. You can grab the commie whacker and hit these guys. You can also, like, you want to play some basketball, put the coin in. Probably should have did that before I made it, huh? Oh, I made it again. So yeah, 100 points right there. You get tickets, and I think there's an achievement for cashing in, I think it was like 100,000 tickets or something like that. I forget what it is, but something around there. Got a couple cages. I just used to use these to test the strength of my guards and if they killed them fairly quickly or not, but I don't use them anymore because one time a little stray grenade came in here and blew everything up, so of course I had to reload. Let me see. Oh, over here I put this little bear and this little outhouse. You see this guy, he's kind of looking out. He's like, huh? I'm trying to go poo. Well, I guess he's going number one because he's facing forward. But yeah. And of course, got that back there. Got the guards here. And there's not much that way. After this house, I'll run down here real quick. After this is just turrets and protection. I was eventually maybe going to delete this house and build something there, but I started to work on other settlements. I don't want to just put all my time into this settlement since it's basically done, and it's getting to a point to where it's taking a while to load and stuff. So even sleeping, well, it was really bad on my 1X. My 1X was it would take forever to load, but then when I got my Series X, it started to load like instantly. But now it's getting to a point to where, once again, there's just so much stuff that even the Series X is having a hard time loading it in. But now it's getting dark. We'll go take a look at the haunted house. This isn't really complete, just kind of a little something I worked on for fun. And of course you come here and you're like, oh man, you know, what's in there? You got spikes and skulls and pumpkins and stuff, and got bones. So we're gonna go inside and take a look. So if you go in here, you're like, oh man, there's a bear over there. There's just a guy there. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah! And then this guy will stab you if you're coming in. So he'll stab you right in your chest, maybe through the heart. I don't know. But then you come around this way, and of course I thought that picture was kind of eerie, and got the gorilla chair and some spooky stuff in here. So try to put bones and skulls and fire and lights and get really dim and stuff. So, but then you come back here, and you're like, oh man, what's this? Oh my god, oh my god, no. So I always thought the Gingy was creepy. I didn't think that was a normal looking gingerbread man. And across here you got this guy, he's shoving his face into the fire. I was able to get this lifesaver up and over him, which I thought was cool, and it's stayed there ever since. They're cooking up some hands. And let's see, nothing in the locker, but we got a skull. And one of my favorite rooms is the got the crib with Jingles the Moon Monkey and the iBot helmet on her, which I thought was kind of creepy. There's still a few things I want to do here, but eventually maybe I'll dedicate a video just to the haunted house and really do it up. Let's see, I think that's about it for here. I think we pretty much showed everything. Oh, I show where I used to keep my other Nuka-colas because I have quite a few of them. But yeah, I want to say if you made it this far, I really appreciate you hanging out, checking out these videos. I really like all your comments, very positive, and you know, I don't really rehearse these or write a script. I just kind of go with the flow. So it's just kind of me being myself, and you know, I just really appreciate you guys being very positive and, you know, supporting me and stuff. So oh, maybe I did show this, all the colas in here, but yeah, give me some time to just give you everybody a shout out. Anybody who's been here since the original like few hundred subscribers or before I even had 100, I really appreciate you guys, and glad you guys hang out, and I'm glad you guys really like these videos and enjoy my content, because I'll be working on a lot more stuff here coming up, and you know, do more than just settlement tour videos. And let's see, it's cool because I really like Fallout, and I never really thought I would be doing these types of videos or anything like that, and it turns out that it's kind of become like my thing. Is you know, I see more people doing these types of things, so I wasn't really aware at the time of how many people actually settlement build. I mean, I know people do it, but I mean, I really see some people that build some stuff that is gigantic. And I try not to go for size as much as I just do, you know, like the quality of these, like stuff all over the walls and stuff on the counters and stuff. And I don't mod it. So I had the one guy, it was either today or yesterday, he said, he's like, well, why do you put yourself through this? He goes, why do you make it hard on yourself? Why don't you just use mods? And, you know, it's like, I don't know. I kind of just like the game for what it is. And I do have modded characters, but this isn't one of them. And I do like mods. It's not that I don't like mods. I just don't use them. And, you know, I have fun with it. And I like the game for what it is. And I really wanted to see the extent that I could build without using mods, because there are, of course, mods that really help you place stuff where you want it and stuff. I don't think there's really anything else to show. Just want you guys to know that I will be working on more settlements and doing more videos. I'm going to be playing some other games on here, trying to mix it up a little bit. And I'm really glad we're getting close to 500 subscribers. And, you know, I never really know how to end a video, so I kind of just, you know, want to say thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be doing more of these types of videos. I really appreciate all you guys, and I will be reading comments, so any suggestions you have, let me know, and I'll definitely check those out. And I want to say tune in next time.